Hello everybody, I am back to continue roughly where I was, and let's see, no, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I got a little bit of time before anything else, yeah, still 2 hours, so I need to go and get food, etc, 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 so, let's go do it this way. Oh, I got alright. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for. Hit Y, and then I'm gonna go to McSmurphy's, and I'm gonna drop a marker. Okay. And then I'm also gonna need uh, hmm, um, Sundeep store. How far away from is he? Oh, he's just on the other side there. I can run there. I might not even have to. Drop a marker there too. Sundeep. Okay. Um, all right. So let's see. 600 that way, 290 that way, and 534 that way. So, oh, those two are on the same island. So I should be able to go there myself without having to carry anything. Alright, oh, that'll work. Posey. Something is way off. Yep, sorry about that. Well, like I said, the end of the first part of this video, the first half of this episode, or video series, I had to make an emergency run to the store tonight. It is, you can call it Thanksgiving Eve or the evening before Thanksgiving, at least here in the US. And, well, go figure. Somewhere along the line, we had sweet potatoes. Well, they ended up going missing in action, quite literally. We're sure that we picked some up, but have no idea what happened to them. So at 9 o'clock Central Time, I had to run to the local grocery store and get sweet potatoes. Now, we have a tradition of making sweet potato yams or sweet potatoes, slice them up, candy them, and, do really good sweet potato casserole. A really good recipe. Well, wow, these guys are really ahead of me, aren't they? Don't tell me they have lumber. Is that lumber? You've got to be kidding me. Really? In a day? They stole my idea. How did they do this in a day? Oh, it's hewn log. Okay. Because I was going to go, there's just no way. Oh, I'm at the wrong one. That's fine. And I don't have the right currency yet. That's fine. That is a good idea, though. Except I have an idea what I want to really do. I want to create just like the first image. Well, anyhow, I had to go and get sweet potatoes. Now, where's Smurfy? Oh, Smurfy's up there. Um, so I had to go and get sweet potatoes, the whole 9 yards, go to the store. Well, they inadvertently, well, last time when we were there beginning of the week, they had sweet potatoes, which is fine. Okay, they had sweet potatoes. They were roughly smaller ones. Wow. Owner has 19,000. I said over 1,000, didn't I? That's at Sundeep. That's at Sundeep. And that's, I'm not even going to sell those. Sundeep, Sundeep, and Sundeep. Yep. Alright, so let's try one of these. One of these. One of these. And you know what? Just so I don't have to make them. I said I wanted to dominate, so I'm going to dominate. Okay, so that's 900. Alright, so no topping, which is fine. Alright. I tried that, no? Oh, must have been a root campfire. Must have been something I gave him. Okay. Outpost claim and claim papers. Works out real good for me. And he's already got a drop. Who's this? Smurfy. He gave it to himself. There's no way that they would have it by now. It doesn't make any sense. Really? Oh, that's the 13 wood. Okay, I expected that. I said over 1,000 tonight, and this is what I got. He's already got brick. Ugh, disgusting. Okay. Uh, uh, hmm. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need that. Now, you see, here's my plan. I got to thinking about it. I'm so far behind these guys. Okay, I've only gotten certain ones. So let's not dwindle on anything and let's just turn around and stockpile. When I say stockpile, I mean really, really stockpile. All the copper, ores, crushed whatever I can find in my path to where I want to build. I'm gonna need wood like there's no tomorrow. Well, they were all on the same island. That works. See, now that's a good start. Doesn't even need a garden. What do you need a garden for? Yeah, it's just hewn logs. He's found gold ore already. Hmm. Oh, it's the logs. See, I like this area a little bit better because it's a little bit more open. You just have to make a path on this back side, cover half of that end, and extend 2 ways out, and you've got yourself a jetty and pier. You start decorating it. There you go. And you build your house around it. Your house and your factory. just now realizing all this is oak. I'm carrying oak, so might as well. Yuck. Okay. Chainsaw would be a lot easier. Zzz, done. just came on. Oh, it is Smurfy. Good evening, Smurfy. Or Surfy.
What was that?
Saying hello.
Oh, hello.
I've played with you on a couple of... I have played with... Hmm. I've played with you on other servers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I decided that I started this server well, for me and my brother a while back, but then he went and jumped on another server.
I'm considering doing my own. It's just I'm not set up. I had to move recently to help take care of my mom, so just get myself set up and then I'll probably start my own. I'm just not sure. I do like this window. You gonna try to keep it the full 30 days?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it and for the best I can.
Yeah, they have a
As
tendency to
long as
lose off.
it stays good.
They have a tendency to lose people and then you end up with nobody. So yeah, I kind of like the way it is set up because it's not dragging out and you're not limiting your scrolls, but your star time is not as quick I think you found the right timing on that. It's not like within the first 24 hours you're getting six of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I see. I did that at first, and it kind of just killed the gameplay.
You're limiting the scroll, you're limiting your skills, but you're not limiting the books. Where I've seen other people, like so many, like first 3 days you get so many books, and then after 6 days more books are released. After 9 days, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been like I said, I've been trying to keep a balance. Like I said, I just had my own balance. What I kind of like, what I've been playing with on the last few servers, and like I originally started playing Eco in 9.7, 9.5, or something like that.
Yeah, I've been here for since 5 point something or something like that. It's been quite a few years.
Yeah, the game has improved quite a lot.
Oh, there was a point where they overhauled the whole thing. I mean, it went from being somewhat like Minecraft to what it is. You know what I mean? They overhauled several different things.
Yeah, I like the economy aspect is fun. Like I like that, like being able to actually get set up.
The settlements, I can see it in a different format, a different configuration, I guess you could say, are fun. But if you're having I've seen on a couple other servers where they state on their description that they split the world in half so you can have a challenge to see who can make the best community, stuff like that.
Yeah, that I've I want to do that like something like that with my brother. Like I want to split the world in half. I want to get like a 4 kilometer world and split it in half.
You have a good enough server system for it? That's going to be a lot of RAM.
Yeah, I know. Like I'll have to order like a 10 or 12 gig server, maybe even more. Right now this server is running like what is it? I think it's like almost 3 gigs.
For the RAM,
Yeah, it's like almost 3 gig server. I rented out like I think I rented out like was it like 6 or 8 gigs or something like that?
oh, okay. So you're using a cloud server.
Yeah, I use a bisect.
Okay, well, hence the name. I just now realized that. Sorry, it's late where I'm at.
No, it's fine. No, I like I it's a lot easier to install mods on this than it was before. Like before you had to like only way you had to do it is you had to mod your personal game and then you had to FTP it and you like had to like go through and do a bunch of funky shit. And like now it's a little bit easier because all you got to do is copy and pasta and them into your user code folder and all that. So it's a little easier.
Yeah, there's a gentleman that younger guy than me. He was up in Canada and he had some computer issues. He basically got hacked in a very weird and unusual way. That's another long story. But he turned around and ended up having to move back home. So he hasn't been able to get back on because when they hacked him, they turned around, and this might sound weird. they made it so that he couldn't even boot it using the case buttons. He had to go
Wow.
he had to go and get a whole new board, and they totally almost totally bricked his whole system.
Dang. That's scary.
I do computer work and I'm not software oriented, more hardware, but I'm sitting there and I'm going, I've never and he's able to write programs and stuff, do software side of it, and he couldn't figure out what they did more or less. And he sat there for quite a while, like 2 or 3 days, trying to figure out how they did this.
Yeah, I'm more hardware myself. Like I said, like I got a my power supply is like starting to make sounds, and I just had to go buy a new one, and I'm dreading the fact that I gotta get it all apart and put it in.
Well, actually, depending on what type of case you have, it's not that bad. All you just gotta do is pull the cables through and then just pull them back through. Um, you only should need, if I remember right, one. Oh, your case fans. Yeah, those are gonna be the pain.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's my thing is like I have like a good amount of fans and then the wiring. It's all off a fan hub, but like it's just it needs a cleaning anyways. So like it's just gonna be a good project. I'll do it in like a day or two, unless the power supply says otherwise.
Do you ever watch LTT?
Yeah, and then I like to watch J2 Cents too, and
Yeah.
that I don't know if you watch that what is it that Fixer Flop.
Oh, I love it. I love him. He's in Orlando.
Yeah, I would love to. That guy, that guy, he'd be cool to meet.
Oh yeah, I bet you he's a trip in real life. Oh, sorry to mention this before, but you are being on YouTube, so just to let you know.
That's fine.
Just one other question. How do you get your well, I did come in a few hours late, so I guess you got the carpentry early. All right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm doing a personal challenge. I'm trying to dominate the server. So don't yell at me when I turn around and hand you 3,000 tomatoes.
Oh no, that's fine. Um, I'll be all right. Like, uh, I was trying to get the current like, I was trying a different amount this time, and I was actually trying to get the currency out there by a different way this time. It's like the model wasn't working how I wanted it to.
Uh,
Like the mod. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say that the mod doesn't say much besides uh read the install files, and that's about it. The guy's not very helpful with trying to set it up with like directing it and all that.
that's a mod that they use to send them out when you first boot into the world.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, but it's not. Like when I created it and then did all that, like it still doesn't give it when it load in.
There should be some Discord. I think one of them is Econoverse or something like that. I think that's a Discord channel. Look up a Discord channel. Somebody out there should be able to help you with it. I know that they
Yeah, I'll
use
have
it
to give
all
it
the
a.
time.
Yeah, I know it. That's what I said. I thought it was someone. That's what I said. I'll have to get friendly with someone or ask somebody, get the courage to ask somebody to ask me for that much help to actually, because like I've wanted to. copy someone's files or something to be able to help.
The guy that I was telling you about that got hacked. If I see him online, I'll have him jump in the game if he can in the near future. Maybe he should be able to help you with it. Where you
Because that would
located?
be.
Are you in the U.S.?
I am.
What state?
Well, Montana.
Oh, okay. Then you're still far away from me. I'm down in Texas now. I was in Florida. I was two.
Dang.
I was 2 hour.
They,
I was maybe 2 hours away from the guy that you were mentioning.
yeah, the weather's just starting to change up here. It's starting to get freaking cold.
Well, I'm in Northeast Texas. Oh, gosh, crap.
It doesn't get too cold there in Texas, does it?
Well, where I am at, it actually does. I was here in January of this year, from Florida. Where I usually go on a cruise with my mom once a year, and we go out of Galveston, and we came back into port, and it was like I would say maybe in the 50s or 60s on a Saturday morning, midday. And by the time we got home that night, um, I think it was 10 degrees.
Wow, it does get actually pretty cold there then. That's
I did an experiment. Now, being from Florida, I was not used to it. Our winters down there are like, oh, it's 38 degrees. Ooh, that's cold. And it'll drop down overnight, freeze the oranges, they put water on them, and then the next day they're fine. And that's in Central Florida. Now in South Florida, maybe 45 all night long.
that's crazy. Like during the winter year, like during the winter months, or like during like the summer, does it stay super hot?
Uh, Florida, all the way up until most of Florida, um, just above Orlando, where Disney and everything is. Um, I would say from there south, it might reach 100 with the humidity and everything. You might feel 102, 105 at times because it's so direct heat. Even though it's so humid, you're you get tired very, very easily. If you don't drink water during the summer, you will pass out.
Yeah, like I farthest I've gone was like Cancun and Puerto Morelos, Mexico. For when I was younger, I got to go on a trip, and that humidity down there was a killer, man. Like, oh man, I just, oh, I've never
You
experienced anything
couldn't
like it
breathe, could
before.
you?
I just couldn't. From being like, from being up north in the mountains to going down south to that, holy smokes!
That's like here. Since I moved here, I can tell the difference because I can go outside and I can do stuff outside and I'm not sweating a gallon. Where even in Florida during this time of year, you can walk outside and it can be 60s outside and you're sitting there sweating. Now,
Yeah, since I've gotten like older, I get I get cold easy. It's kind of lame.
uh, just a rough age. I can tell you have young kids. I heard him in the background.
Yeah, he's being a little stinker at the moment, but he's all right. He's just yeah, just being his age.
How old is he?
He's gonna be 6.
Oh boy. How long you been playing Eco? Well, you've been playing Eco since what, nine something?
Yeah, for about well, I quit playing for a good couple years there. About a good year and a half, I quit playing. I've got like 1,300 hours logged in.
I'm not very good at building, but you give me a good skid steer and large carrying capacity like this, I can do quite a bit.
I'm trying to get to where I can build a tractor because I got the tractor skidster one installed so that the tractor does the skidster the same as a skidster.
You're talking about the farming tractor?
Yeah, I have the farming tractor set up the scoop. You know the scoop. I have it that breaks rock too.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. I thought it did the tractor.
It only it only picks up dirt naturally. You have to install a mod to be able to get it to pick up rock.
Oh, I didn't know that. I always
Then
thought it picked up
that
everything.
no, yeah, like I thought it did at first too because it just logically, like it picks up the crushed stuff naturally. Like it picks up the crushed and the broke items. Like it picks up like broken rock and crushed rock.
Hmm, okay. Well, let me go and see if I can try to get. I have an hour left before my next star. I'm gonna try to get. I think I'm gonna go after masonry. No, I need my carpentry so I can build my building. I just might call it for a night. When are you usually on in the evenings?
It's kind of like that. Evenings are midday. Like I like I work in I have an evening job, so I'm I like get on late and then home during the day. I play.
Yeah, like I said, I moved here 6 weeks ago, give or take, and I still haven't found the full-time job, but the DoorDash just isn't doing it.
Oh yeah, DoorDash. I know the struggle there.
I didn't do so bad today. I mean, I had to drive 30 minutes south to go to a much better area than I'm in now, but I between Uber Eats and DoorDash, I did close to 80. I still pocketed close to 45, 50 bucks, but you know, that's still not bad considering.
Yeah, there's a thing called
Spark,
like you can do a Walmart one. Yeah, Spark
Spark,
with
I
at
was with
Walmart.
them. I was with them and then I turned around and I was working doing DoorDash. I had Uber going, Uber Eats going, and working overnights at a McDonald's where I was in Central Florida. And I went too far down on the negative, on the decline, down to 20%, and they turned around and deactivated my account. I've been trying to get them to reactivate it, but they're denying me. What?
Yeah, mine's deactivated right now too, because the freaking I got a I had my insurance lapsed, so I had to get my new one, and then they like I sent them a screenshot and it didn't work for some reason. So I actually have to get on the website and download a JPEG and upload that.
Send it to them, yeah. See, my predicament right now is between between now and like New Year's maybe, I'm gonna try to get my the beginning of the year my insurance lapses for my 6 months, but I also need a Texas driver's license so that I can get some of the jobs locally because they can't be out of state licenses. But I'm close enough to the Oklahoma border that I could go across the line and work in Durant, Oklahoma, where there's a casino, which would be bad for me. But because you'd be restricted and wouldn't be able to actually play the games. Um, and there's other jobs that they want you to have a local driver's license. So I think you can get on there because you're probably driving their equipment. If it was my own equipment, my own vehicle wouldn't be a big deal. But I'm probably, driving their equipment. So like if I want to do a helper for UPS or FedEx or something like that, they want you to have a local license.
That's interesting. That's like it says, it's crazy, like different laws and shit in each different state.
What's even worse is the fact that my insurance will go up because some of the things in the state of Florida are not needed, but Texas wants them. So it's going to go up like $60 a year, so much a month or something, like so much a year, and that's ridiculous. All right, I'll catch you
Yeah,
later.
all right, man. Well, you have a good one. It's good talking with you, and I hope you stick around.
Yeah, spread the word that my YouTube channel is James Blue 007. Can't miss
I
it.
think
It's
I
mostly
actually,
ego.
I think, yeah, I think I came across one of your videos actually. I'll have to go back and check it out.
Diablo 3, Diablo 4, Eco. I have done World of Warships, and in the past I have done World of Warcraft too.
Sweet. All right, dude. Well, have a good one.
What is this? That's funny. Looks like somebody filled it in a little bit. That's not me, is it? No. Oh. Do Ross. I don't want to have to find any wood in the future. I've got the time now to do it. so let's just see. Can't tell me that that is not enough. Okay, so what am I missing on the... What do I need? More copper? That's what it looks like. know it's over here somewhere. timer is any bigger than a certain amount of time, I'm thinking in my head, they're just gonna reset and let it run for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Maybe it learned to touch you something. Like, subscribe, follow, and I'll be back sometime in the very near future. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the States.